Hello, people of the internet. Now, I've discussed at length about how much I like to listen to the oldies station on the radio on my town in the Southwest. There is a station that claims to play all the hits from the 80s and more. And I have a major problem with this station. I have written a couple of letters to the program director, and each time the program director has blown me off. This same station, which plays the best of Casey Kasem's Top 40 Countdown from the 1970s every Sunday, and the best of Casey Kasem's Top 40 Countdown from the 80s every Saturday, seems to only want to play the same 25 to 30 songs all the time. And they only want to seem to play songs from Bon Jovi, from Pat Benatar, from Queen, from Def Leppard, and from Journey. And every now and then you might hear a Men at Work song in the mix. And I keep on telling them that this is the very station who plays Casey Kasem's Top 40 Countdowns from the 70s and 80s. You have all these wonderful hit songs that you can choose from to play. I'm not asking for deep cuts from April Wine. I'm not asking for the most obscure bootleg release from the Velvet Underground. I'm just saying add some other artists, other acts. Put more of a variety into your rotation. You're not going to lose listeners, you'll gain listeners. But you'll tune into this station, and within one song, whatever it is they might be playing, you will hear Bon Jovi, Benatar, Queen, Def Leppard, Journey, maybe a Men at Work, within one song of whatever it is they're playing, if they're not playing songs by those acts already. And I have threatened to take the station and delete it from our presets in our Toyota Matrix. But my wife is not quite the music aficionado I am, so when she uses the car, she likes to listen to the station. What are you going to do? You got to keep the wife happy, right? Okay. But apparently someone said something to the program director and sided with me because they're starting to play the Commodores, they're starting to play Lionel Richie, they're starting to throw in some Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson, and they're adding more Bruce Springsteen songs now, and they're adding some Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers now. And just today, after I came home from work, we had to go and run a couple of errands, and the Tina Turner song, What's Love Got to Do With It, came on. And I have to give them credit. You know, they are trying some things. I guess maybe my letters did make some headway to the program director. And the funny thing is, What's Love Got to Do With It happens to be the one song by Tina I can't stand. And here's something even more ironic. Tina Turner can't stand that song either. She had a new manager take over for her, a fine gentleman by the name of Roger Davies. And he kept on playing the demo of What's Love Got to Do With It over and over again to Tina. She would be in her dressing room getting ready for a show. He would play it on a cassette recorder. They'd be in a limousine going from one place to another. He'd be playing the song. And she said, I would cover my ears and hide my eyes. And Roger just kept on playing it, insisting that I had to record this song. And eventually she did. Because she did owe Roger Davies a lot for the big boost in her career in the mid-'80s. So she did that out of a favor to him. But she said, wouldn't you know it, that piece of junk had to go to #1. She was even less enthusiastic about it going all the way to #1 than many people who don't like the song, like me, were. So that's kind of a funny thing with What's Love Got to Do with It. And I will tell you something, though. Everything that was released as a single by Tina Turner after that, uh, from all of her subsequent albums, were great. I really do like Tina Turner. I like hearing um, just, I mean, her music is exciting and her voice, whether you like her voice or not, which I kind of do, it may not be of the absolute best and clearest of quality, but she knows how to manipulate it. She gets the most out of her voice when she sings. I think my favorite Tina Turner song happens to be like a fellow single off of the Private Dancer album from What's Love Got to Do with It. Better Be Good to Me. That's probably the best one to me. That's my favorite one of all of them. But isn't that something? Somebody hated the song that they were forced to record, and it had to go to number one. And Tina, I love you. I'm right there with you. I can't stand the song any more than you, but I'm happy that you did have a number one hit with something. If anybody deserved it, it was you. Okay? All right. Be good, everybody, especially you, Tina. We'll see you next time.